Hey everyone, Pete Hendricks, Hendricks Classics here. Today I want to talk with you about our new bath soap and combined with a story about the limitations of conventional wisdom. So, our new bath soap was it was invented accidentally. Here's how it happened. First, let me tell you about the value proposition for the soap. It fills the bathroom with ultra premium fragrance awesomeness, and that's the biggie right there. It has great post shower skin feel. The bar lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts. And there's one note, this isn't a part of the value, but it's something that I want customers to know. It does not create prodigious lather. However, with the bar lasting as long as it does, I think that's something we have to accept. Though I'll also say, is this people start using this more and more, we'll take feedback and make any changes we need to. So, conventional bath soap wisdom is that you use inexpensive fragrance oil, and things have changed at Hendricks Classics, and I now work with manufacturers that work with the big fragrance houses, and even they suggested fragrance oil that cost 1/2 to sometimes 1/3 of the ultra premium that we use, and I was on board with it. I've been thinking about getting a bath soap back on the market, especially for the ladies, and I was going down the conventional wisdom route. So, and then usually bath soap is made from kind of a category of ingredients. So here's how it all started. You remember when we showed the picture of the green soap and with the dragon in it, and then I added the story about how the dragon rose out of the soap? Well, when that was finished, we knew something wasn't right about that soap. And I didn't even do a test lather. I was pretty sure what the issue was, and I just wasn't willing to send that out to customers, even if I got a decent shave with it. So I was going to throw it out. Now, so all these tubs of soap were sitting in a milk crate waiting to go to the dumpster. Well, the dumpster is a long way away from here. There's 2 flights of stairs each way, of course, both uphill. Like your father said, I walked 5 miles to school uphill both ways. But I was trying to get motivated to take it and throw it out. Well, one day Joe comes in and says that her husband, whose name is Kenny, was using it as bath soap and loved it. Well, I immediately perked up. Joe's been with me 5 years, and Kenny has never liked anything, ever. So I'm like, wow, maybe we're on to something here. So I pried the soap out of all of those tubs, wrapped it in wax paper, and put a label on it that says, hey, check out this new potential bath soap, and please give us feedback. And we sent out about 40 of them with orders that people had already made. Well, the feedback came back, and it was phenomenal. It was more positive by far than what I would have expected. So I started asking, here, let me make sure I get to I started asking questions, and the biggest deal of all was the fragrance and how the skin feels post shave. So started putting it all together, and here's the question. The big question is, would people pay for the ultra premium fragrance in bath soap? These bars have more ultra premium fragrance oil than a tub of soap does, because they weigh more, and we'll be selling these at 5 ounces. A lot of them are 6 ounces. What I don't know is how much water will evaporate, but they're big bars. And then I noticed something. The soap bars last and last and last, unlike any artisan soap bar I have personally experienced. So check out this pic, which I'm going to post, and we've been using this bar of soap on the left to wash our hands in the bathroom for about a month. And usually I'm here all the time, and I usually have someone here a half day, and I talk a lot about washing hands and being clean because we're touching your stuff, So I in the summer in the South, I have never needed to use, hand lotion or anything like that. Well, I do now because that's how much I wash my hands. And you can see how much the bar still weighs relative to the one on the right. And I'm expecting these bars to last as long as 2 or 3 bars of most artisan soap. And the bars are expensive. They're going to be, we're going at $13.99. $14, a lot of money for a bar of soap, and it may go up a little bit. I haven't costed it as effectively as I want to. However, it lasts twice as long as other artisan soap, then that makes it comparable in price. A lot of artisan soap is roughly $6 a bar. And so if we're lasting twice as long or even longer than twice as long, then the value is there. And as a great bonus, you get that wonderful, bathroom filling premium, ultra premium fragrance smell. So, now we have Year of the Dragon and Year of the Snake in stock. We also have Mango Papaya. Now the Mango Papaya will be less. We made that before I, learned that ultra premium is what folks flipped over. So, I didn't know the value prop from the fragrance when we made the Mango Papaya, but it'll cost less. So, in closing, I hope you will buy some of this soap. I can tell you we sent out about 40 samples, and everybody who provided feedback provided extremely positive feedback. And, so I hope you'll get some and provide feedback yourself. As I mentioned earlier, we'll, it's a new product. We'll make some changes if it's needed. Thank you so much. Bye now.